what's up you guys, it's Rocco here. We're starting off a new series and I thought we'd go ahead and play a game called Nether. If you haven't heard of it, it's this kind of ultra survival game that was created by some developers that ultimately dropped it, and then it got re-picked up by another group of developers and they've been adding on to it. And I haven't played this in over 2 years, and the last time I played it I was terrible at it, so either this game's really hard or I'm just, terrible at video games, and we're gonna find that out today. So I went ahead and kind of already set up my character, why don't we give it a good different, taunt here. What's a war taunt? What's the Yeah, they got some of the weirdest taunts ever. You know what, let's just go with air guitar, because you can't go wrong with a good air guitar. Let's start the game. Oh snap, I am out in the middle of nowhere with no weaponry and a package. Where do I... oh, great. I need to get there. Yeah, I need to get there. Guess I'm gonna have to make my way there. Now the one trick I know about this game is you gotta go to every single building that you can find, because there's bound to be loot in there. And the subways are another great place to go. And so we're going to try to make our way to this subway, hopefully, and not die in the process. Reaper is leading a surge. That's clearly not good. And given by our positioning, I don't have high hopes for us surviving this. Yes, that does not look good at all. We're just going to go over here and probably crouch. That's my taunt key. Lit. Let's do this. Yeah, those guys don't seem like the most helpful people on the planet, so we'll stay away from them. I wonder what's over here. Can I go in that? Does it look safe? I'm gonna take a risk. Oh god. That was such a bad decision. Why did I do that? Oh, well, I came out okay, so that's a good thing. But who knows how the rest of this will go. So here's a building. This is where majority of, if not all of the materials you'll end up finding in these kind of buildings here. So let's just kind of travel to the top and see what happens here. I just want to check the rooms. Alright, we made it to the top. Let's just see what's around this corner. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, where are we in terms of the outpost? So I guess our first objective would be to get to that outpost there. And if we can get there, I think we can make our way back into town. So we have to keep going north, or at least east, I think. Yeah, east. So let's quickly get out of here somehow. Crawl out. No, crouch out. This is going to end badly, I know it. I'm already starting to lose my thirst, which is not good at all. I mean, this town's just been completely destroyed. I think it's supposed to represent Chicago, if I'm correct. But I could be wrong. Who knows? We're making not too shabby time, and it looks like the sun is starting to slowly go down or come up, one of the two. The sun, east, coming up, I'm assuming. Let's hope. What's the worst that can happen? Alright, so we made it to an outpost, and these places are supposed to have all sorts of, it's a safe haven. We can't use our weapons, obviously, and I think it allows for us to be protected from the enemy on unless the enemy completely takes it over. Alright, now... Right. Interesting. You can deliver courier packages, and I can trade with the order. Let's see what the order has to offer. Lots and lots of crap that I don't need to give up or have. Ooh, crafting guns. Something, once again, I don't have. Just trying to see what's around here. Global inventory. I've got 10 golden keys to unlock chests. I have nothing else. Nothing in my wardrobe. Let's see what's in the store. Well, they got some cool stuff in here. Huh. I guess if you get cash, you can unlock these items. Which I guess in some sense would probably be very useful. But we don't have that at the moment. So we're just gonna keep going. Let's see how far we are from town. Let's put a marker there, because I think we can make it there. And then I just want to rely on the subways if we best can. Now let's get out of here. Alright. That looks like a promising building.